What do you do when your family tries to force you to marry a man that you don't love and yet you love another? Do you involve your spouse in making decisions? Today we get to meet a couple as we explore these important questions. Welcome to Decoded. My name is Dayan Masinde. I am a relationship and marriage coach. Every week, I sit down with different couples to find out what issues they need decoded in their relationship or their marriage. Welcome.
This is Walter Misigokahi, and this is my beautiful wife,
Christine Misekahi.
but you can always refer to me as Mudidi and refer to her as
Quintina.
Quintina,
Yes.
or you can say Wakahi. Thank you very much. We're just here to share a story about us and about marriage and what we love and enjoy about marriage. First and foremost, they say, how did you meet? It happened that we
We work together
worked together.
in the same company, but different regions.
Yeah. So the way I said, I spotted her having scooped an award, and I just said, I want to associate myself with this success. And that was it. So later on, I checked for a way of reaching out to her, and I was able to get the number. Then we started talking and set our first date. Matters regarding marriage, what have you enjoyed most?
The way we bond, the way we share, that little thing we share. In fact, if we get the smallest amount of money, we share. The way we do our house chores, we share everything. Any marriage is sweet.
Yeah. And on the flip side, I want to say that it has its own ups and downs.
Yeah.
You have to, for lack of a better word, compromise a lot. You
Yes.
compromise a lot of things.
Yes.
Sometimes you wake up and you realize things are going south. You have to straighten up things as a man of the house and give an encouragement. Yeah, many people and our friends and our colleagues look up to us, and it
They
happens
really
that
admire us.
they really
Admire us.
admire us.
In fact, they always ask, kwani nyinyi mko aje? Ama nyinyi munakaa aje?
Yes.
Just give us the secret behind your happy marriage, or the secret behind you two are just together. Do you have female friends or do you have male friends? Why do you always hang out with your wife? Why do you always hang out with so and so and not so and so? So just tell him, this is my husband, I love him, this is my friend, my everything. The first priority is always my husband. Before I go to my friends, I have to go first to my husband.
Yes, that is true, and true because when we met, that was the foundation. We were going to
Just
be the two of us, right? Marriage is for two people, only two. You have your wife and you have your husband. And you have the person you love most. Kids will come in at one time, they'll go. You'll still remain the two
The two of you.
two of you. We've had a number of maybe issues or ups and downs, challenges.
But nothing
Where did
can
we run to?
run to God,
Yeah,
and then nothing can dictate our marriage.
exactly. So even your parents cannot dictate. So it's only the two
The two of you.
of you who
Once
will
you
be
are-
able to dictate.
No, nobody. Once we have our issues, we always sit down.
Yes.
In fact, mi ukasirika haraka sana. If they want to call me down, naweza kaa siku mbili sijaongea, but he comes, apologizes, and then life moves on.
And vice versa when the same happens. So we say we are this way.
Okay.
We are flocked together, and we know that by the grace of God, He will see us to eternity.
Yeah.
And I just want to encourage somebody, just want to tell somebody, your positivity, the forward looking,
And then marriage is sweet.
the forward thinking.
Marriage is sweet only if you find the right person then marry your best friend. Yeah.
That will give you the best of
Yeah.
a bit of what you need to have.
Yeah. In above all, always put God first in everything.
Sure.
It's now time for me to have a conversation with this amazing couple here at the Trademark Hotel. Now, they were just laughing and touching each other over here. Oh my goodness, blowing kisses, eh? Mapenzi hapa moto moto. Hey, look at you two, eh? White and blue, eh? Let me ask you, how is marriage? How is marriage, Mr. Mudidi? Ndoa ikoaje?
Ndoa ni poa, ndoa ni kitu mzuri, ndoa ni kitu tamu.
Yeah.
Mradi upate ule mtu ambaye ni mzuri kwako, mnaelewana, mnashirikiana na mnafanya kila kitu pamoja. Yani mnaelewana.
Kuelewana is the key thing. Na kuchagua the right person.
Na kuchagua the right person.
Hey, na Christy, ndoa ikoaje? Look at you na meremeta. Kwanza chicks zimetokea. How is marriage?
Marriage is sweet. Marriage is, I don't know the word I can use, but yani iko sawa kabisa. You enjoy everything. You enjoy that bonding together, doing things together, and it's just sweet.
No wonder you're blowing kisses at each
Yes,
other.
yes,
Okay. Now let me ask, so you two are working in the same company.
Yes.
You're working in the same company. So you are colleagues.
Yes.
What was it about Chris ndo kuona, hey, hapa kwa hii kampuni huyu ndo mwenye natafuta sasa. Huyu I'm going hunting.
I must get, yeah? So I was in Nairobi, and she used to work from the countryside.
Yes.
Yeah. We have branches all over.
Yes.
So I would just check, because I had friends all over. I would just be checking how branches are doing or how friends are doing. Then I happened to see something from another branch. I saw a post.
Oh,
She was being, yes, she
Yeah.
was being awarded.
Okay.
She actually got, I think, a shopping voucher or something. So she was being awarded, and bearing in mind that it was back home, and I was a bachelor by then, and I'm looking for somebody akona bidii. I knew getting that reward or award is not easy.
Yeah.
So maybe something is here.
She's got
So I
some
must be associated with this success.
So you're seeing her getting an award,
Yes.
Yeah.
and a post at the workplace, and then ametoka kule kwako nyumbani. Niko hapa.
Nyumbani. Yeah.
Hapa
Na mimi niko
lazima.
Nairobi. Hii lazima nitafute.
Hautaki wanawake wa Nairobi. Ulikuwa unataka ukule.
Actually, I went back to the village.
You went back to the village?
I went back to the village. Yeah, for many reasons that I may not be able to. It's a long story. They say it's a story for another day.
It's a story
yeah?
for another day.
So I had to do 1, 2, 3 things and get in touch. Yeah.
And now she was working at a very, very far away place. So
Yes.
the first date you traveled all that distance.
I had to get a number. After getting the number from somebody, I
Send a text.
took the number and stayed the number for 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
I get to the house, I look at the number.
Profile picture.
Can I call profile picture, or can I text?
Probably
No,
could share
I-
WhatsApp.
Yes.
Of course.
Yeah.
Digital
Yeah.
era is very, very efficient.
Yeah.
So I'll just check the photo and maybe at one point say no, not today. So I trusted God that let me go pray about this and pray, and maybe I'll call. So I called after 2 weeks.
You called after 2 weeks.
Actually, I texted, hi,
Yeah.
hi. Who is this?
Yeah.
This is Walter.
Yeah.
I am working from
This
this branch.
Yeah.
I'm working from Nairobi, and I know this branch. I know everybody in the branch, and that is that.
Yeah.
The last
So
word you said, congratulations.
I said, congratulations.
Hey, congratulations, eh?
Yeah,
Your first
because,
line was congratulations.
Yes, yes. Then from there, we decided that we're gonna talk on and off, depending on the time. The time we have, but we didn't talk much. Hatukuongea mingi.
Yeah.
Because it was
Hi,
at the
hi.
infancy.
It was at the infancy. So you were just saying
Yeah.
hi, get to know each other, and then you traveled all that way to go and see her.
So I fixed a day.
Yeah.
Actually, there was a time we were going to. I had lost my granny.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So that time, I was to travel and go and attend the burial. But then now, as I was going to the burial, I was just going to show off because the granny was of age. She was almost 100. So I didn't take a lot of time at home. Back in Nairobi, I was supposed to come back on Friday, so that on Saturday, I attend a friend's wedding. It's called Chanzu. I know he's watching.
Chanzu, we hope you're tuning in.
It's Chanzu and Kadesa. So I came back on Friday. So what happened, I went home direct, then finished whatever I was supposed to do. Then at 9 a.m., I went to the shopping center. That's the nearest town where we had agreed to meet. So I thought when we gone to the shopping center, she is eager to meet the person she doesn't even know. I'm eager to meet the person that I don't know. Guess what? Man, I waited.
You waited?
I waited.
Alikuwa parking?
Parking.
For how long? How long?
I got to the shopping center at 10. I called and she said, I'll be coming in 1 hour's time.
This is at 10 o'clock.
I didn't know. It's just juzi vile alikuja kureveal. Unajua hata sikuwa na kungoja. Nilikuwa nimeenda kupaka makucha.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Ekelea people. Because after the break, we shall find out why is this man waiting for a woman for all those hours? Kwa nini? Hey, are you a patient man? Well, stay tuned to Decoded. And after the break, I have a very, very special surprise for them. They have no idea. Stay tuned to Decoded. We have a segment called Ask Dan, where you, the viewer, get to write to me questions about relationships and marriage, and I get to answer. Today's question comes from a lady, and she writes, Dear Dan, I had asked my husband for a divorce, and we are on course to do the divorce, but I'm feeling like I'm changing my mind. Is it possible for us to redeem our marriage? Good question. Because divorce is a very, very major decision. Before you take that route, you need to be sure of what it is that you're doing. Before you go on and venture into a divorce, why don't you consider the available options? Perhaps you can consider sorting out the issues. Perhaps you can consider counseling. And maybe you need to talk to your husband and tell him, you know what, I've changed my mind. I want to fight for this marriage. Hopefully, he also wants to fight for the marriage. And if he does, why don't you address the issues that were leading to the divorce? Why don't you talk about it? Why don't you find a way that is peaceful and is less confrontational to address the matter, so that now you two can see, do you end up to save the marriage or do you accept that it's over? And if there are kids involved, can you agree on how you're going to co-parent together, whether you're living together as a couple or you're separating? Divorce doesn't have to be the ultimate decision. People can always redeem and restore their marriage. There is hope if you both still believe in your love. If you have any questions that you'd like me to answer, feel free to write to me on 111 444 111 or reach us through our social media handle. Welcome back to Decoded, dear viewer, here at the Trademark Hotel. I know you're wondering what's up with our couples. Well, during the break, we put a blindfold on Christine and Walter, and we've also tied their legs. So now I'm going to ask if Christine and Walter can stand up and go to the direction that I had suggested. Christine and Walter, please don't fall. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, and 1, 2, 3, action. Oh, what's going on?
We are tied together.
You're tied together?
Yes.
And are you trying to go different directions?
Yes.
Ah, wonderful, wonderful. You may sit down, As you remove your blindfolds, you may remove.
Oh my.
How was the experience?
It's awesome.
It was awesome, eh?
Yes.
I will tell you what was that for. Mm-hmm. Now, you've attended Moto couple seminars. I've seen you two in our Moto couple seminars. The Moto couple seminar that I have for couples. Now, why did you choose to attend marriage seminars?
We decided to attend marriage seminars because it's always good to meet new people.
Yes.
It's always good to interact.
Yeah.
to know people, share the experiences,
Yes.
and also hear from them.
Yeah.
Hear the side of the story.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hear the side of this.
Hear the side of
Very, very important. Investing in your marriage. Investing in your marriage.
Yes.
Now, speaking about marriage, when you're entering into marriage, there are some challenges. There are some people who are not for this relationship. Christine, tuambie what was going on. No one will check us easy, but at that time, I'm sure it was very tough.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
very tough.
Yes.
First, my parents were like, no,
Walikuwa wamekataa?
no.
Why?
They said because of the age difference.
Yes.
Then they didn't like the clan
Yeah.
he comes from.
Yes.
They were like, hey, watu hapana. Maybe you choose from different person,
Yeah.
from different clan. Maybe that one we can listen.
Yes.
Then, you know, in these cultures we have aunties.
Yeah.
They will always be against something.
Yeah.
So the time reached when I approached my auntie,
Yeah.
told them this and this is what's happening. He said, no, I have a better guy for you. In fact,
Oh, they were choosing a man for you.
yes.
Hey.
In fact, there's a day I traveled to Nairobi. Upon reaching the house, I find a guy. Kaniambia sasa ni huyu. I was like, no.
They literally bring a man
Yes.
to you.
Yes.
Marry this.
Yes, marry this. That one, no.
You said no.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I said no. I'll stand with Walter in everything.
Yeah.
I had chosen him, and it's him. He can't be replaced.
You can't be replaced.
Yes.
Okay. And then you got pregnant.
Yes.
And then at the time of giving birth, hey, Walter, kuliendaje? Kuliendaje? Mimi nakwambia unaenda gym.
I got harassed.
You got
man.
harassed.
No, I've never gone to the gym. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Or
In fact, we waited for the baby 40 weeks, 41 weeks.
yeah.
Upon approaching 42 weeks,
Yes.
the doctor suggested that I should be induced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the days had gone.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
baby's now
It is
growing.
elapsed and
Yeah.
it's long overdue for her to give birth.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then what did you do as a husband?
Of course, I knew I was given a woman in my hands.
Yes.
I'm supposed to provide, protect,
Take care.
and take care.
Yeah.
So at that time, I was in that situation of taking care.
Yes.
So we went to the hospital at around 10. Got there at 10 a.m.
Yeah.
I think I've always had patience, and still my patience was exercised here.
Still a bit of exercise. Hey.
Having waited for her from 11, and she came at 4 p.m.
On that time when she was coming for their date, she came at 4 p.m.
4 p.m.
That's how many hours later? That's like 5 hours
5
later.
hours later.
5 hours, and you waited.
And I was supposed to travel the same day, come to Nairobi.
And yet you still waited.
I still waited.
And even when giving birth, you still waiting.
Still waiting.
On the day of giving birth, I went to the maternity ward.
Yes.
She was told, bado kidogo, enda tembe. So I was asking myself, tutenda tutembe huko nje, or where are we going to walk? So we decided that.
The stairs.
Actually, nimwambia kuna stairs hapa. Yeah, sawa. Tukapanda stairs, 5th floor. From 5th floor, ground
Ground
floor.
Up and down.
Yes,
up
from
and down.
11
The hospital.
From 11
Yes.
up to 8.
Hey, longer than the time you waited
Longer
for,
than
for the
I
date.
waited. So I had to leave, and she started crying, why am I leaving? But it's because the hospital does not allow people
You
to
to
sleep
stay
in
there.
there. So I had to go. But the patience part of it,
Yeah.
I'll give you. But the moment
Yeah.
that patience goes,
Yeah.
you consider that door closed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Uko na utulivu.
Ah,
You wait, but then
mi
once.
uko na
Yeah, uko na
utulivu.
utulivu.
Mi uko na utulivu.
And now Christine Temper. Hey, Temper. What happens when you get angry?
When I get angry, I don't talk.
You don't talk.
I don't talk. I just keep quiet. Maybe she just look at me, just keep quiet.
Unamtolea zile
Angali-
macho za umekasirika.
Angalie kidogo, apime angle. Then the way he will approach me. Haizi kuja tu direct nilikuwa nasema hapana.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then we'll come. There's an issue, we sort it. We pray. Then that's all.
Back in the day when you're not involving her, you make a decision and then hey, tupatane mbele.
I was being
The first 2 months.
The first 2 months.
My husband here could go for shopping.
Yeah.
Ananiwacha kwa nyumba nikilala.
Yeah.
He goes for shopping.
Yes.
Ananunua unga na vitu zingine. Anasahau we need toothpaste.
Yes.
We need those very, very important things.
Yes.
Alafu anakuja ananiambia nimemaliza pesa.
Yeah.
I'm like, hii haiko.
Yeah.
So there's a time I addressed that thing. The good thing with him
Yes.
is very understanding. Nikamwambia tukitaka kwenda shopping, we have to come up with the shopping list. Huwezi enda tu you start buying anything, unapata you buy, you end up unaacha nje vitu ziko very important. That's how we sorted it.
Yeah.
But to get to that point where
Yeah.
I've
It
been
was
staying
hard.
alone,
You've been staying alone.
I've been doing these things myself. I know, ninajua mali sufuria
Unajua
inapatikana.
kila kitu. Sasa now.
I can buy tomatoes.
Yeah.
So see, I can go out and buy.
Yeah.
But then now you realize, just like this, hii kamba iko.
See?
That means you have to make a decision of
The two
kutoa
of
hiyo
you.
kamba nyinyi wawili, right?
Yeah.
So inakuwa ni ngumu.
Yeah.
So we had to sit down. She shared her ideas.
Yeah.
I shared my ideas.
Yeah.
And of course in the end her ideas will override because unapata wewe unapanga tu vitu you think like
Blindly.
a rhino.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
The rhino charges straight at the prey.
Yeah.
But you see, for my wife, it does come from a wider perspective.
Yeah.
I'll look at it, maybe nimeacha kununua Hapik na nilikuwa ninunue unga. Ama nimeacha kununua unga and I had to buy Hapik. So Hapik will not be, haitakuwa recipe ya chakula.
Yeah.
So she came in and we had to balance, agree and talk.
Yeah.
And that is always the order of the day.
And you saw the importance of involving your
Yes.
wife because
Yes.
for so many men they feel like, you know, I'm the head of the family.
Well,
In your head, that's
yeah.
kila kitu. And yet there's sometimes, dear viewer, or I'm speaking to the fellow husbands, there's sometimes your wife might be having an idea or an opinion that will better what you have in mind. Remember, she's not an escort, escorting you through life. She's your life partner. So it was amazing. That was the purpose of the exercise,
Yes.
to show that you two are connected.
Exactly.
The decisions that you make affect her, and the decisions that you make affect him. And so that's why when you're pulling from different directions, you couldn't go anywhere.
Exactly.
Couldn't
And you
go
see-
far. Yeah.
And you see,
Yeah.
the other, after we've come out of hospital,
Yeah.
we've discharged her. She's okay. Her condition is okay. No complications.
Yeah.
The procedure was okay.
Yeah.
Our baby got sick.
Yes.
Another nightmare.
Another nightmare.
Sorry.
I've returned to work after my mat leave. Nimerudi job. Kurudi job, ninafaa niende job asubuhi. She has been admitted. I go to work. After work at around 4, niende hospitali somewhere around Kenyatta there. Nimuone, nikae naye mpaka saa 1, kuna curfew. Nirudi kwa nyumba, nirudi town, niende kwa nyumba. I go do the house chores. I go take the clothes zenye zilikuwa huko, nikuja nazo wapi?
Yeah.
Kwa nyumba. I do everything what I'm supposed to do. I have to prepare tomorrow to go to work. And my job is field work.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I get to my office, I still have to go to the field. I don't have to complain to anybody that I have a problem.
Yeah.
I have somebody admitted, allow me. No. So I had to do things on my
On your own.
and I came to a conclusion that it is just the two of us.
Just the two of you. Just the two of
the
you.
two of
And
us.
so involve each other.
Exactly.
Now there's a paper in front of you. I'll ask you, Walter, if you may kindly reveal what that paper has underneath. Kindly reveal.
Thank you.
What do you see?
Arsenal.
You told me that you're an Arsenal fan.
Yes, yes.
And now the reason why I showed you that is because Arsenal is a team.
Yes.
And a team has got players. You know, the defender is important, just like the midfielder, just
midfielder.
like the striker, just like every single one. You can just show the viewers even. That's an Arsenal logo. Now the same thing even for you as a couple. marriage is your team.
Keep
and
it
both
for
of
me.
you, keep it for you. Both of you have a role to play. That's why it is
Yes.
important to involve each other.
Yes.
Because if you want the team to be strong, both of you have to be involved. So very, very important. So you may put your Arsenal logo down. You Arsenal loving husband, if you can face your wife. How do you call her? Unamwitanga jina gani?
Kwa nyumba?
Yeah.
Kwa nyumba naita tu babe.
Babe.
Even-
What about you, Christine? How do you call him?
Babe.
Babe,
The same.
okay.
Even
So-
our small girl.
Anamwita babe. Yes. So if you can hold each other's hands, ushikaneni mikono, both hands, looking at each other. And then I'll ask you, Walter, what do you want to tell Christine, the lady who stood with you, hata kama anaambiwa wachana na huyu? What do you want to tell her?
I would love to tell Christine that I love you very much. I will love you always. Protect and provide and care for you since the time we met until God decides otherwise. I'll always be with you and by you.
Wow.
Thank you.
What about you, Christine? What do you want to let this gentleman in white and blue, just like you, what do you want to tell him? Your babe.
Babe. I love you very much.
Thank you.
The father to my children. I'll always be your side. Pray for you. Guide you where possible. Till God decides otherwise.
Sure.
Okay.
Amen.
Can give each other a beautiful hug or kiss. I don't know. No one yenyu. Watu hapo ndani. Look at that. Hey, that kiss has been well prepared with 2 hugs. Well, love your spouse. Involve each other. Remember, you two are one. Your decisions affect each other.
Yes.
If you're a dating or a married couple and you'd like to be part of this show, please write to us on 111 444 111 or reach us through our social media handle. This issue has been decoded.